Welcome to AviatorDB News Briefing. Today is Saturday, August 8th, 2026. Here are today's top stories. Pilot dies in Piper Comanche crash near Bethany, Mo amid severe weather. Airbus July deliveries hold steady at 67 as China orders roll in. FAA orders mandatory inspections for 471 Boeing 737 MAX jets. American Airlines Flight 1866 diverts to SFO after landing gear failure. Now for the details. A Piper PA-24-250 Comanche, registration N8422P, crashed near Bethany, Mo on Tuesday, August 4, 2026, killing the sole occupant. The aircraft, which had departed Peoria, Ill, went down at approximately 6:38 p.m. local time in rural Harrison County. The FAA notified the local sheriff's office at 6:54 p.m., according to Aviation 247. Deputies located the wreckage in a grove of trees near U.S. BAT, Highway 69 and 245th Street. The pilot was pronounced dead at the scene. NTSB flight tracking and weather radar analysis by the aviation YouTube channel Blanco Lirio indicate the aircraft encountered severe convective activity, including heavy rainfall and thunderstorms in the minutes before the crash. Early, unverified social media reports suggest investigators may also examine potential ice accumulation and the condition of the aircraft's pneumatic de-icing system. Neither the NTSB nor the FAA has released an official preliminary report. The investigation remains in its early stages. Airbus reported 67 aircraft deliveries in July 2026, matching the same month a year earlier, according to the company's monthly operations update released August 8th. The manufacturer delivered to 39 different customers, bringing its year-to-date total to 418 units. Although July deliveries dipped from June's 89 aircraft, Airbus booked 204 gross orders during the month. Significant new business included deals with Chinese carriers and a 100-jet order from SMBC Aviation covering A320neo family narrowbodies, the primary driver of the company's delivery mix. To reach its full-year target of 870 deliveries, Airbus must average approximately 90 aircraft per month through year-end, Reuters reports. CEO Guillaume Faury has said first-half performance was consistent with the required ramp-up trajectory and that engine supply conditions have improved. Analysts at Forecast International caution, however, that monthly volatility remains a factor as the manufacturer works through lingering supply chain friction. The Federal Aviation Administration has ordered mandatory inspections of 471 U.S.-registered Boeing 737 MAX aircraft after cracks were discovered in a structural reinforcement near the forward service door. The Airworthiness Directive, published Thursday, takes effect September 10th and requires repairs to be completed before any affected aircraft returns to service. According to the FAA, the cracks were identified in the bear strap and structural reinforcement around the forward upper corner of the forward service or galley door cutout on the right side of the fuselage. The agency warned that undetected cracking could reduce structural integrity and may compromise the airframe's ability to sustain limit loads. Boeing said the issue has not been observed on the 737 MAX fleet itself, but the company extended inspections to the MAX 8, MAX 9, and MAX 8-200 models due to similar design and manufacturing processes. Boeing is conducting an engineering analysis to determine the root cause and is developing changes to prevent future occurrences. While the directive is mandatory, the FAA stopped short of grounding the fleet, instead establishing inspection intervals based on aircraft usage to allow operators to identify and correct defects through scheduled maintenance. The action comes amid continued regulatory scrutiny of Boeing's production and quality control processes. An American Airlines Airbus A319 diverted to San Francisco International Airport on January 15, 2026, after the flight crew discovered the landing gear would not extend normally during approach to Monterey Regional Airport, MRY. Flight 1866 was operating from Phoenix Sky Harbor, PHX to Monterey when the malfunction occurred. The pilots executed a go-around and entered a holding pattern to troubleshoot the system before declaring a pan-pan urgency call, one step below a full mayday. The crew then activated the aircraft's alternate gear extension system and received confirmation that all 3 landing gear assemblies were down and locked. The flight diverted to SFO, a decision consistent with standard protocol favoring airports with longer runways and dedicated emergency response resources. Upon touchdown at SFO, the aircraft experienced a secondary issue: loss of nose wheel steering, requiring ground crews to tow the plane clear of the runway. No injuries were reported among passengers or crew. American Airlines has not issued a formal public statement on the root cause of the mechanical failure, and the incident remains under review by aviation safety analysts. That's all we have for today. You can get the latest aviation news at aviatordb.com.